Invisible bottlenecks, miscosted jobs, and inventory that disappears into black holes. These are the quiet threats to manufacturing competitiveness. They erode margins, confuse planning, and weaken your resilience. What if you could connect every step from raw material to job completion to delivery in one flow? That's the promise of a tightly integrated supply chain. In this video, we'll explore what a modern manufacturing supply chain requires, why these capabilities matter, and how one ERP provider, Epicor, positions itself to support these workflows. Let's dive in. What do we mean by supply chain? We're not just talking about inbound shipments or logistics. We're talking about the entire value chain, from procurement of raw materials and planning to tracking of production jobs, inventory, scheduling, and final delivery. A strong supply chain connects those layers seamlessly. When that loop breaks, you feel it. Materials arrive late, costs spiral, and orders ship short. The goal isn't just logistics efficiency, it's operational visibility. You want to know what's being made, what it's costing you, and how those numbers compare to plan, which brings us to the heartbeat of a manufacturer's supply chain, the production layer, where jobs are planned, tracked, costed, and ultimately delivered. If your ERP can't tie the supply chain directly to that execution layer, you're only seeing half the story. Job costing and job tracking, the financial pulse of the supply chain. One of the critical differentiators in manufacturing supply chain systems is how they handle jobs, from estimate to actual. That's where job costing and job tracking come in. Job costing is how manufacturers understand the true cost of making something. Not just the raw materials, but labor, machine time, overhead, and any variances between what was planned and what actually happened. Job tracking is the operational side, following each job from release to completion, with real-time updates on progress, status, and resource use. When these two systems work together, manufacturers can see in real time whether a job is profitable, on schedule, and on spec. That insight closes the loop between operations and finance, connecting what's happening on the floor with what appears on the balance sheet. Many general-purpose ERPs struggle here because they're built on transactional business models. Manufacturing is different. It's dynamic, and cost structures shift as production runs. That's why a manufacturing-centric ERP like Epicor emphasizes immediate, real-time costing and tracking as central features of its supply chain stack. Epicor's production management tools, for instance, provide immediate visibility to material usage, labor and overhead applied, as well as other elements such as value-added services throughout subcontracting into a single cost view. As operators complete tasks, those actuals roll up, allowing supervisors to see which jobs are trending over or under cost in real time. Of course, job visibility only matters if you know where your materials are, which leads us to inventory and material flow visibility. Inventory management and the ability to see material movement are crucial. Miscounts, material sitting idle, or work in progress left unidentified all add costs, delay jobs, and hamstring scheduling. Modern supply chain systems should support advanced functions like shortage monitoring, reorder analysis, landed cost tracking, material to job allocation, and more. Epicor's SCM suite includes inventory management, advanced material management, warehouse operations, and shipping receiving. What makes a supply chain ERP solution stand out? From an analytics perspective, the manufacturing solutions that shine exhibit a few key traits. Unified job to cost linkage, from estimate through completion into actuals. Material visibility across inventory states. Raw, work in progress, finished, and in transit. Real-time or near real-time data, not hours or days delayed. Configurability for manufacturing complexity. Multi-site, multi-plant, high mix. Support for advanced planning and forecasting, including AI, scenario modeling, and more. Traceability and auditability for jobs, materials, costs, and inventory movements. Within this landscape, Epicor positions itself as a manufacturing-focused ERP with strong supply chain capabilities. Its SCM suite emphasizes manufacturer-specific functions, sourcing to delivery workflows, real-time inventory and job material tracking, advanced material management, supplier relationship tools, and warehouse operations. And its IP&O offering stands out in the planning and statistical forecasting space, applying AI and ML to inventory optimization, service level modeling, and trade-off analysis between cost and availability. In summary, in manufacturing, supply chain systems aren't nice to have, they're strategic. When job costing, job tracking, and inventory flow are connected, businesses gain competitive advantages. If you're exploring ways to strengthen your supply chain, reduce reduce job cost variation and move from reactive to proactive operations, schedule a demo with Epicor or compare supply chain capable ERPs in your shortlist through the links in the description. Thanks to Epicor for sponsoring the Spotlight. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe for more software deep dives, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!